Okay, today we're going to cover the Chapter 14 Processor Marketing materials and topics. Hopefully you have a few minutes to listen to this and watch this video after you've read the chapter. Processor Marketing. Food processing as big business. Processing cost share in 2004 is $220 billion. More value added in food processing than in farm production. Did you understand what I just said? There's more value added in food processing than in farm production. So the value of the food that is in the retail store, when you buy that product in the store, more of the dollar goes to processing than in the actual production of the food. So processors, wholesalers, all those people add more value. And we know that because we talked earlier in the class about the farmer share of the food dollar, less than 20 cents. Leading food manufacturers are very large conglomerate operations. 2/3 of the processor output goes to consumer sector, the remainder to other processors, government, export, and others. You've seen this chart before, but the components of the food and beverage manufacturing system. Meats are 24%, beverages 12%, dairy 13%, other food 11%, fruits and vegetables 8%, bakery and tortilla products 8%, grains and oilseeds 12%, sugar and confectionery, animal food, seafood. Retail versus food service. Retail store market is still the largest market for processors. However, food service market is growing. Between 1955 and 2006, food service share increased from 25 to 47.5%. And I would say today probably slightly over 50%. This is a little bit dated, this information. And if I remember correctly, the earliest chapters of our book, that the food service was over 50%. In food service markets, prices, convenience, reliable food supply is important. Marketing and advertising is less important. The 4 P's of the marketing mix: attention to a set of activities including product design, promotion, channel organization, and pricing. These activities are designated the 4 P's: product, promotion, place, and price. Okay, well, the product is obviously the output of a firm that has some value added to the original raw commodity. The marketer must cater to the needs of potential customers. Selling a set of satisfactions concerning product is its packaging and image. The marketer is motivated to keep developing new products or new versions. Yeah, the product has to meet the needs of consumers. As we've discussed earlier in the year, earlier in this course, the consumers demand a safe food product that's healthy, relatively healthy. I think we like a lot of sugar in our foods, but we would definitely demand convenience. And the market's willing to pay for convenience. We've talked about that. We know that today's family's on the run. Both parents work outside the home in most cases, and so convenience really sells. Promotion is the communication of a good, positive aspects of the marketer and product to potential customers. It includes advertising, personal selling. It also includes free samples, displays, coupons, etc. The marketing manager tries to develop the best conduit to consumers. In other words, how do we get our product in front of consumers so they can easily purchase our product? Is it intensive distribution or more selective distribution? Intensive meaning, do we try to get to every single store in the world, or do we try to put our product in a more selective scenario to really reach the consumers that we're after? We want to use existing channels, or do we use existing channels, or try to integrate vertically? Do we develop a sales force or rely on brokers? Price is always an important part of the marketing mix. It can be perceived as an indicator of quality. So we want to make our price to where consumers can afford it. Obviously, though, if we underprice our product, the consumers, unfortunately, I think we all suffer or have this fault that we assume that something is of lower quality for the lower price. And obviously, if we charge a higher price, we're going to make more money on it if we can get consumers to purchase it. So factors that include that we're going to take into consideration when establishing a price would be the product newness, uniqueness, costs, the desired margin, sales projections. The processor's approach to a product, yeah, we just talked about it, convenience sells. If it's something that's fast, easy to eat, we're more likely to purchase it. We want packaging that's protective, it's attractive, it's easy to open, and sometimes even reseal, and it's sized correctly for the product. We also want to produce a product that is highly differentiated, successfully branded, and successfully branded products, mostly highly processed dry groceries, would be in this case of a processor's product. New products are innovative, they're completely different. They're distinct products new to a firm. They extend current product lines, and they improve current products. It's estimated that 20% of sales are from new products. Estimates of a new product success vary. This is the life cycle, shows the life cycle of a product. Usually when we get a new product out, there's some excitement, there's some enthusiasm, so we have rapid increase of sales. And that's where we have our maximum net return. Over time, newness wears off, the product matures, and then eventually sales decline because the newness wears off. There's replacement products that are developed, etc. And that's it for chapter 14. Not too taxing of a chapter here. Hopefully this makes sense to you. Should be pretty simple for you, but as always, if you have any questions, feel free to give me a call, drop me an email, or stop by my office, and I will do my very best to help you out.